Shalom. First off, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Rachakwadash. I want to give double honors to the elders of Great Millstone who do real well. I want to say Shalom to all you Akim pushing this truth diligently, all right, across the four winds so we can seal the elect and make it to the kingdom, all right? So, first of all, I want to say Salakia to the sheep. My Satan's been messing with my phone, and haven't been able to actually upload personal, lessons that I put together through the Spirit onto my onto this channel. So I've been doing a lot of sit downs and lessons on other brothers' channels here in GMS, Wisconsin, GMS Fortress. So Lord willing, Akim and the Lost Sheep were able to actually check that out on other brothers' channels. So with that being said, I'm trying something new. So Yahweh Ratazah, that works, and I can be able to upload the videos that I've been trying to upload onto my channel. So back to the point. The name of my the name of this channel, okay, that was set up through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, okay, along with other brothers' channels, okay, here on YouTube. The name of this channel is GMS Gravity, okay, and I've always wanted to actually go into why I through the Spirit, the Lord, not me, but the Lord guided me to actually name this channel GMS Gravity, okay, and just wanted to go into that and actually grab some precepts, and Lord willing, Yahweh Ratazah, the sheep are edified, okay. So so when I first started coming to camp, about a year and a half ago, if I'm not mistaken, like a year and a half ago, when I first started coming to camp, well, not when I first started coming to camp, but after a while of me coming to camp, through the Spirit, I wanted to call. I said to myself, if I was able to, be blessed to cross the line and be on the other side, with the brotherhood, and be on the battlefield with the brotherhood, I would call this call my own personal channel GMS Gravity, okay, and through the Spirit, I was able to cross the line, and I'm on the battlefield with the brotherhood. And so now I called the channel GMS Gravity. But I wanted to go into the word gravity, okay? But before I go into this word gravity, I wanted to go into the precept that I actually read, okay, out of the book of 1 Timothy chapter 3, verse 2 through 4, okay? It says, a bishop then must be blameless, the husband of one wife, vigilant, sober, of good behavior, given to hospitality, apt to teach. You see, it says not given to wine, okay, different philosophies and stuff, no striker, not greedy of filthy lucre, okay. It says but patient, not a brawler, not covetous, okay. And here's the point: one that ruleth well his own house, all right, which could go both ways. Your actual home, the house that you abide, in, the house that you live in, and also your spirit, man. All right. One that ruleth his own house, having his children in subjection with all gravity. Okay. And when you go into that word gravity, okay, I read that scripture, and that word gravity actually stood out to me once I read the definition, okay? Because we are called to be teachers, Akim. Us, hopeful elect, the brothers on the highways and hedges, preaching and teaching this truth, okay? In truth, okay? Through the power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, we're set up to be teachers, you see? So, And when you go into this word gravity, okay, it means well, let me just pronounce it. Play there. If it'll play, will it play? It won't play. Okay. All right. I'll just pronounce it the best way I can. Salakiakim. It's the Greek word G4587. Okay, and it's simnitas. Okay, or simnitos or simnitas. Okay. All right. And it means first outline biblical usage. It says the characteristic of a thing or person which entitles to reverence and respect, dignity, okay, majesty, all right, and sanctity, all right, honor, purity, all right. But the point is entitles to reverence and respect, okay, and that goes into honesty, okay. And when you go into that root word, all right, which is simnas, all right, it goes into the second definition right here. It says to be, so like if I'm pronouncing that word incorrectly, venerated, okay, to be venerated for character honorable, all right, honorable of what? Of persons and of deeds, all right. And the biggest deed that you can do, you know, Akim, is go out there and do the Lord's work, okay, all right. So let me go back to this word gravity, all right, in the etymon online, Salakia. Says it's a noun, all right, from the 1500s, all right. It says weight, dignity, all right. So you know you hold weight, you see, not actually physically, carnally carrying weight, okay. You know, spiritually, you know, your name holds weight, okay. Dignity, seriousness, all right. Solemnity, all right. When you go into that word solemnity, it actually goes into being serious and dignified, all right. All right. So solemnity of deportment, and when you go into that word deportment, it actually means behavior. All right. So it would say seriousness and dignified of behavior or character. Okay. It says importance. All right. When you go down, right, from Old French gravité, all right, seriousness, thoughtfulness. All right. You see, and directly from Latin uh, gravitatum, all right, means weight, heaviness, pressure, all right, from gravis, which means heavy, okay. And we'll just pretty much stop there because then it's gonna go into like you know, walking on the moon and all that crap. But you know the point was, the solemnity and deportment or character, all right, importance, all right, seriousness, thoughtfulness, you see, and you know there, you can't be more thoughtful than to actually care for the sheep. You see, first of all, fearing the Lord, fearing Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, okay, enough to do His work, all right. And when you do His work, you're actually feeding the sheep, all right. The Lord said in the scriptures, "If ye love Me, feed My sheep." You see, and this is what we were called to do. You know, so I want to just grab a couple of precepts. Let me go to Ezekiel. All right. Ezekiel. Here we go. So like my eyes are pretty bad. Ezekiel chapter 3. Let's go to verse 17. All right. And it reads, "Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel." Okay. And the house of Israel consists of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Indians. Okay. Native and Seminole Indians. All right. So-called. I said so-called because those are your by names. Okay, those are bywords. All right, right? You're really from the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. All right, and the Lord has set up prophets. Okay, the men of the Lord that you see on the highways and hedges, man. All right, with garments on, man. Okay, condemning. You see, condemning the wicked. All right, and waking up the righteous. All right, the elect. All right, it says, let me read it again. It says, "Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel." All right, so the Lord has made us watchmen, okay? which goes back into that word gravity. Okay, it says watchmen over the house, said unto the house of Israel, therefore hear the word at my mouth, and give them warning from me. Okay, and that's what we're supposed to do, man. We're supposed to go out there and let you know, okay, yo, everything that you've been taught in the world, okay, has been from a Satan, man. All right, and that physical counterpart of Satan, man, is Esau, Edom, okay, which is the so-called white man, woman, and child, okay, all right, and not just the white man or the white woman or the white child, okay, it's a spiritual thing, okay, it's a bloodline, you see, it's a spiritual and a bloodline, all right. You have to be an Edomite, all right. There are confusion of face, just like there are confusion of face of people that look like other nations, all right, Japanese, Chinese, African, that could be Israelites, all right, that their father's seed line can lead back to Israelites. There's a flip side, okay. There could be Israelites, okay, so-called Mexicans, Puerto Ricans, Cubans, blacks, Native Indians or whatever, right? That actually look like people of our nation that could, their father's seed line can go back to an Edomite, okay? You see? But we're supposed to wake up. You see, the elect, right, of the children of Israel, man. Help the Lord. Help do the Lord's work. You see, through the power and the faith and the fear of Yahweh Bashim Shai. You see, and seal the elect, all right. And once the elect is sealed, all right, then comes judgment, all right. You see. But the Lord has raised up His prophets, okay, which we believe we are, okay, all right. Yahweh Ratazah, we are, of that number, but we're out there doing the Lord's work nonetheless, all right. Let me get a precept. Actually, we're gonna stay in Ezekiel. I'm just gonna get one more precept, and then we're gonna wrap it up. 33 and 6. So like you. 33 and 6, Ezekiel 33 and 6, it says, but if the watchmen see the sword come, okay, and remember, prophets on the highways and hedges, we're the watchmen, okay, but if the watchmen see the sword come and blow not the trumpet, okay, which means to give them warning, all right, and the people be not warned, all right, if the sword come, right, and the modern, the modern day sword is the gun, you see, or basically death and destruction. Also spiritually and physically. Okay, it's Satan, which is Esau, Edom. All right, because the Lord, remember the Lord blessed Esau with the sword. You see. All right. It says It says if the sword come and take any person from among them, he is taken away in his iniquity. You see, but his blood will I require at the watchman's hands. You see, so if we don't go out there and actually, if we don't set up these channels, you see, or we don't go on the highways and hedges, you see, and preach and teach the truth, through the power of Yahweh Bashim Shai, and warn our people, you see, whether they hear it for beer, and that's in the scriptures, whether they hear it for beer, the blood's not on our hands, you see. But if we don't do that, if we don't go out and teach, then the blood is on our hands, you see. And we're going to be judged for that, you see. All right? So I'm going to wrap it up there, Yahweh Ratazah, Salakia, Lord willing, you sincere brothers and sincere, a few sincere sisters that might be listening and watching, we're edified. And I want to say, Kol Halal, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Kakwadash, Shalom.